Hello guys, and welcome back to CatDogPigduck Plays Feed the Beast Horizons. So guys, in the last episode, we're here. We're stuck in Tropicraft. Well, we're not stuck. We have a portal back. But what we're going to do is we are going to build ourselves a little vacation cottage, or Tiki shack, or whatever you want to call it, here in Tropicraft land. We're going to call it Pittsburgh, but it's the Tropicraft dimension. But we're going to call it Pittsburgh. Hooray, Pittsburgh it is. So I've already started on a little bit of a platform here. I tried cutting down one of the mahogany trees. You can see one there. And to my surprise, it didn't give me any sort of different planks. It gave me jungle wood, which I guess kind of makes sense. And luckily my texture pack has a really nice texture for jungle wood. So yeah, this is going to be my little tiki shack here. And my goal for this building project is to only use items that we find here in Tropicraft land. So that way it's nice and themed. So we can use bamboo, we can use reeds, we can use whatever silly wood we find here. The volcanoes are made out of this rock called Chunka Head. So we should probably mess with those a little bit. We can also use palm wood. And the palm wood also isn't textured in this texture pack, so it's kind of a different texture than what I'm dealing with the John Smith texture pack. But it still looks pretty nice, I think. I think that looks nice and islandy. I don't like the contrast with the jungle wood planks, so I think we're going to chop those down for now. Do I have a regular axe here somewhere? I sure do. Yeah, let's go ahead and take those down. I'm thinking that this is going to be kind of an open air sort of house. By that I mean the walls are really not going to exist. They're going to be wide open so that we can take advantage of these gorgeous vistas and we can look at the water and see all the pretty animals and stuff. Like, look at those sea rays out there. Those are hella cool. So I already started creating like a little bit of a reed farm out there, but I also brought over a bunch of reeds as well. As you can see here in my golden bag of holding, I've got quite a few reeds. I also brought some bamboo shoots from the mainland, and yeah. So I guess what we want to do, let's clean out our inventory here, and let's look at the building resources we have to use. One of the building resources is bamboo bundles. These guys look pretty cool. Let's grab a few of these. Let's pull these out. I'm wondering what. Let's just type in bamboo and see what we have available to us. Ooh, look at this, a bamboo slab. So this is a bamboo bundle. You make that by 4 bamboo shoots in a pattern like that, and that looks pretty good. Let's see here. Bamboo slab is just 2 bamboo shoots. Very good. And the bamboo slab block, I guess you just put 2 slabs together and it gets rid of this kind of hole pattern. Yeah, cool. What is this? Bamboo slab, and it looks different, but that looks like thatch. Let's type in thatch. I think it's just like that. And thatch is a really great building block. I really like the look of it, and it is just sugarcane in a 4 block like this, and it makes 1 thatch. So it's a little bit expensive unless you have a ton of sugarcane laying around. And in my overworld dimension I do, so I think we're going to take advantage of that. But anyway, let's get started maybe on the struts of this. Do I have any bamboo laying around in here? I don't. I know I have a bunch here. We're going to use thatch mainly for the roofs and maybe, yeah, because that would make sense, right? You have a thatch roof on a tiki hut. And for the struts, we are going to use bamboo. So what we need to do is make a bunch of these bamboo bundles. There we go, we got 19. And, oh, you know what I need? Let's see if I have any of the items to do this. But it would be really great if we had one of those hand saws. Let's look in our golden bag of holding and see if we have any iron laying around. I got a bunch of milk. That's about useless. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the mainland. Let's see if I have a tiki drink laying around here. And if you ever need to go back to the mainland, you just grab another tiki drink. Here's a cocktail. We're going to grab... We have 2 cocktails. That way we can get back. I just have so much junk in my inventory. It's not even funny. It always seems to be the case, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the mainland. You just dive right back into your Tropicraft portal and drink your drink. Da 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 da. And yeah, you'll be transported back to the overworld. Ah, here we are. Okay, so now we see where our portal has taken us. The portal was built right here, you know, just a couple feet away from our beach chair, so that's good. And there's our house up there. We're gonna grab some supplies and maybe like a diamond handsaw and, you know, maybe just some stuff here that will make it easier to build houses in Tropicraft land. And we'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back, witches. Okay, guys, we are back. It is nighttime here in Tropicraft land, so I will try my best to keep this area lit up. Honestly, what we should have probably brought was some of those Thromcraft lamps. What do you call them? Arcane lamps? Yeah, those things would be really great out here because it always seems to be nighttime here, which is actually pretty relaxing if you think about it. But what I was thinking was we need to get in theme with Tropicraft. And I killed myself a bunch of the iguanas and got myself some iguana scales. So what we're going to try to do is make ourselves some armor that is themed like the tropics. So we made ourselves a helmet. We'll make ourselves a pretty pair of pants here. And yeah, I wish this mod had Hawaiian shirts, but as you can see, I already have one on my character. But we're going to get themed out here. Ooh. Ooh. I look ridiculous. Let's see here. Let's get an F5. Hello. So this is iguana scale armor. I don't know if it's very good. Honestly, it sounds like a bunch of crap, but it's green and it's pretty, so there you go. So yeah, now that we're all armored up and we've got our handsaw. Did I bring the handsaw? I could have sworn I did. Yes, I did. I brought the handsaw, and while I was going through items that I thought would look really good in Tropicraft, I ran across birchwood. And the birchwood planks in my texture pack look really good. I hear a bunch of water. What was that? Hello? Hello, Mom? Hello? But anyway, these birchwood planks, at least in this texture pack, which is John Smith Legacy, look really, I think they look really tropical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame my building in these. Ah, not there, but I'm going to frame them like this. I think this is going to look really good just because they're all kinds of different colors, and they're also lighter colors, which is very good for theming your tropical hideaway. And the inside will be dark, so it'll contrast a little bit. Ah, I wish I was better at placing blocks sometimes. There we go. I hear a bunch of fish jumping around and splashing around. They sound like they're having a whale of a time. Ah! I have fallen. Alright, let's just fly. There we go. Oh, I already like the look of that already. That looks amazing. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Bop, bop, beep, bop, boop. Building a tiki hut. Already, I really do like the look of that. And we can go down here, and we can frame the outside of our portal as well. Very cool. I think that looks really nice. I like the lighter colors of it, for sure. Goes well with the sandstone and the sand. All that. Okay, so we got that done. We probably need to clean up just a little bit. And the whole reason I got the diamond handsaw, I need my bamboo shoots. Did I put it there, or is it in one of my golden bags? I think it's in one of my golden bags. Let's take a look here. Golden bags. Here we go. Bamboo bundles. We could probably put these... Well, we'll put some of them up. So let's take a look real quick and see if we can cut this bamboo bundle into a bit of a tighter package. What? You can't cut this at all? Oh, wait. Hold on. No? Okay. I guess the bamboo bundle does not cut with the forged micro blocks. What a bunch of crap. Okay, so we're just going to build it like it is. We're going to drop it like it's hot. So we're going to do something... Ah! That is not how I thought it would place. So I do remember the Tropicraft blocks being a little finicky. So I think that's plenty tall. 1, 2... Ah! They place so funky. They do not place like any other block in the game. And I'm sure the designers of this mod pack had their reasons behind doing it, but why do it differently than the rest of Minecraft? I don't know, but I'm sure they got their reasons. Boom. So in this corner we'll put one as well. We have to be very careful. We have to be like facing downward, or the blocks will orient themselves differently. There we go. So we'll do one maybe here. One more. Ah, I hate how those place. They're kind of like stairs in a sense, but not at all at the same time. So I guess we're going to need some more bamboo, that's for sure. Doot, doot. Okay, so we're building kind of the struts of our tiki hut. I think it's looking pretty good. We need to get ourselves some more bamboo. Oh, I only have 9 there. Do I have any kind of laying around? I have some right here. Cool. Bump. I really hope the designers of the John Smith texture pack get around to texturizing Tropicraft. Not that a lot of people play Tropicraft. I've only seen it in a handful of mod packs. I know it's in Horizons. In Horizons it was a late edition, but it was also in the... Let's put one here, right? Yeah. In Horizons it was a late edition, but it's also in the Attack of the B-Team mod, which I've mentioned before. But I do not like how it looks there at all. I was using Sphax texture pack, and it looked alright, but it had like these red accents to it, which doesn't make any sense because it's bamboo. I mean, all you have to... I think when you make a texture pack, you have to look at the original texture and basically go off that. Like, and if it is drastically different than that texture, than its original texture, you've done something wrong. So that's just my 5 cents, but yeah, let's put one in line here. I think that'll make sense structurally, so it looks like an actual building. Okay, that looks good. So, what we might want to do from here is then use some of this birch to come across as so. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I really like the way this birch looks, and I think I'm going to have to go farm some birch trees. I don't have a lot of birch wood. It's never come up before that I liked it. I usually like darker woods, like this jungle wood here, but, you know, we're here in Tropicraft land. We definitely want something lighter, more fun, and brisk. Very nice. Oh, yeah, baby. So, yeah, let's go ahead and place these guys. Oh, yeah. I think this is coming together pretty good, and I guess what we want to do next is, what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to go ahead and build a lot more of this, and so you guys aren't bored to death with me building stuff, we'll be right back. Okay guys, we are back, and we've pretty much fleshed out our tiki hut. At the moment, it looks pretty good. We kind of ran out of reeds to make the roof out of, so it's not 100% complete, but as you can see on this side, the roof does not continue onward. But I think we've got a pretty good starting base to get this going. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. This stuff here is called bamboo fence, and you know, let's take a look at it real quick. Bamboo. It is another thing you can make bamboo useful for. You make it out of bamboo sticks in a fence-like pattern. Bamboo sticks are just 2 bamboo shoots like that, and that makes 4. So yeah, that looks like pretty good. That looks pretty good up there. The way I think these things make sense is you can't use heavy objects for the top part. You have to use lighter objects the higher you go, especially with rickety structures like a tiki hut. So yeah, like the higher you go, you have to use lighter and lighter objects. So the roof is made out of thatch, and the things holding up the thatch are bamboo fences, and then bamboo bundles are holding up that, and then hardwood is your floor. So I think that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. So we've got a good start here to our tiki hut, and I think we can go ahead and put down our bed. Not that it matters, because it doesn't seem like beds work here in Tropicraft land. Let's just put it there. So yeah, something we might want to do is make a way that we can create, we're just going to make a wall right here. I have no idea why. We're just doing it off the cuff here, out of this chunko head stuff. Let's move this out. Let's just make a wall here. We're going to have one wall. And yeah, then we'll put our bed next to it, and then we can decorate the wall with any weird stuff we may happen to find here in Tropicraft land. So let's put our bed down. That looks pretty good. I really wish the texture pack matched up, but whatever. And if I remember correctly, we should have some of these masks that we collected from the Ashton people. So I think we can then put these up on the wall, and look at that. That looks hella cool. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff in this mod pack. Let's pick these up, and maybe let's replace them with a tiki torch. We don't need 4 of them here. We can put one there, and we can put one there, and boom, we've got kind of a nice little bed setting set up. So cool. Alright, so we got that set up. One thing we might want to do before we end out this episode is make a way so that we can create drinks without trying too hard. So if you take the chunk head blocks and put them in a furnace-like pattern like this, you will get yourself a drink mixer. Let's get that out. And we're just going to install the old boy here. Look at that. That is hella cool. My understanding of this block, I've never used it before, but I think you put the ingredients. Do I have a pineapple anywhere on my person? I just need a pineapple. There we go. And we need ourselves a mug. I found myself a coffee berry, and I'm still not quite sure what to do with it. Maybe you guys know. If you guys know, let me know, and then we'll both know. And if I put a pineapple there, and a coconut chunk there, and then I put my empty bamboo mug there. Check it out. Da 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 da. And it makes me a drink. Very cool. Alright, so now I have a drink mixer. And I don't like that it's sitting there on its own. So we're going to put this down. So cool. Here's our drink mixer. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, guys. So we're going to wrap it up here. We're going to continue to explore Tropicraft and everything it has to offer as the series goes on. We're going to spruce up our bamboo hut here. And yeah, so this is a very interesting mod. It's one of my favorite just because it has a whole different feel than the rest of regular modded Minecraft does. I love the jump height I get on these boots. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Oh yes. So guys, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you gorgeous people for watching. If you enjoyed the series, give it a big old thumbs up. Helps me out a lot. And if you want to subscribe, do that too. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon. Bye.